Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign and today the hat is back on. We're not going to be doing any RP stuff today or the newsroom stuff. I just wanted to explain a few things that has been happening in the past couple of weeks and some other things that have been said and just explain a few other things that people are confused about. Now we know that the ENN channel is sort of an RP. I'm playing a news reporter in New Eden and sometimes it gets lost in translation when I'm trying to use words to keep the actual character alive. So when I said that we were doing the test for the ban, now there was accusations on Reddit, there was accusations on Facebook, in the Discord, that there was an auto ban system for the banning of an account, not just the chat. Their whole account was banned. Now I did two tests. The first test that I did was over 700 plus reports on my main character from my alliance. Now I can see why that sort of could have been seen as, well, maybe it doesn't work if your own alliance members are doing it or your corp members are doing it. So the next day, I'll just add that there was no ban, there was no chat ban, there was nothing, and I was writing in chat and I even wrote things like fuck this game and blah blah blah. Wrote a few things in there to make it sort of believable that there would be a chat ban. I tried everything in my power to get banned from the chat and from the actual game itself on my account, just to prove that this, the banning doesn't actually exist. The auto banning feature doesn't exist. Now I will put on the screen somewhere on here a message from Joseph saying that there is no auto banning feature in the game at all, and that the actual auto banning feature would be a bad mistake on the developers front because of how easy it would be to abuse it. So they have officially announced to us content creators in the content creator channel that there is no auto banning feature in the game. So I went the next day, I saw that what was said, and I said to the guys, I said, right, I'm going to try and do it on a new account with a neutral alt, not in any corps, not in any alliances. I went into high sec and I asked everyone in high sec to mass report me. Now we know how many people are in high sec, so there's hundreds of people in some of these systems. I think there was 300 and something plus in the system that I was in, and everyone obviously saw this as an opportunity to have some fun, so they all started mass reporting me. I again tried to do some of the bad talking in the chat. I also got everyone to turn around and say that it was racist comments that I was saying, or bad things that I was saying against the game, or just anything that they thought would get me banned to the best of their abilities. Now it has been quite a few hours since then. I did that about 10 AM and it's now 5:30 PM. So actually nothing has happened to that account. No chat ban, no account ban, no nothing. So I don't know what else to be able to tell you other than I don't see how it exists unless the people that are being banned are actually doing and saying stupid shit in the local chat for the chat ban, and when they go to check it after the mass report, they see that it's there and then chat ban them. Now I can't, that's speculation on my front, because they've only said the auto banning stuff doesn't exist. They didn't specifically say that there was no auto chat ban. So I don't know that for sure, but I tried to the best of my abilities to get banned from the chat and to get banned from the game, and it just didn't happen. So that's all there is to it. We have the devs saying that there's no auto banning thing. I tested it. We have Jika Forza also tested it himself with his alliance, and he didn't get any chat bans. He didn't get any account bans either. Several other people in content creator community also tried it and it didn't work. So what can I say? It just doesn't exist. Now, if there's a bug in the system and it's actually happening somewhere, somehow, please forward that to me and I will investigate it. I'll send it to the devs and say, look, this has happened, blah, blah, blah. They have unbanned people who have been banned wrongfully, but they've never said it was automated. They always said that it's been checked. They were banned because they looked like they were using bots. They looked like they were using scripts. They looked like they were using auto clickers. All of these reasons that said that the account looked like they were doing that. They've said racist comments. They've said things like free Hong Kong and blah, 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 blah. Which in my opinion shouldn't be in a game anyway. You shouldn't be talking that kind of shit. What's the point? That you've already won the fight or you've lost the fight. Good fight, bow out gracefully. I don't understand why there's the need for shit talking in local chat, but I understand that people find that fun. Personally, I don't even speak in the in-game chat at all. I only use my Discord. Now, so with that out of the way, we're going to move on to the what's going to be happening with the ENN news channel that I've been doing with the RP stuff. Now, there's been some accusations that I'm forwarding propaganda and misinformation. Now, all the information that I have posted on the Eve Echoes news network, so everything that I've posted on there has to have proof, pictures, it has to have screenshots of conversations, it has to have all these kind of things before I will put it on the channel. Now, if people are lying about that, like, there's nothing really I can do about it. I spoke to the other side, they'll tell me a different story, and then as he said, he said, she said, it's just a mind-boggling explosion. Without the API to show me kill reports, with no kill board, with none of that sort of thing, there's nothing really I can do to fully prove which side is correct, unless they send me every single kill mail and I count it all up, and but that's just it's that sort of thing will take a long time to do, and it's a bit of a actual nightmare to do something like that. So what I'm going to do going forward when it comes to the ENN channel, and I'm going to get the news. Someone will send me a story. I'll go to the CEO of one corp and I'll say, tell me your story. I'll go to the CEO of another corp and I'll say, tell me your story. And then instead of saying, right, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened, I'm going to say, here's what this CEO said, here's what this CEO said, you guys make your mind up. That's the best that I can do right now, and it will stop any accusations of me. Like when I was doing stories on GenFed, I was being paid by OpForce to do propaganda. When I do a story about OpForce, I'm being paid by GenFed to do propaganda. If I'm doing a story on DP, I'm getting paid by the Chinese to do propaganda. It's just never ending. Now, I'm trying my best to stay as neutral as possible, but if one corp is in the news multiple times, that's because something is going wrong. That's not because I'm picking that one corp for making issues. I'm not saying, right, I don't like Genesis Federation, I don't like Opposing Force Alliance. I have many friends in both corps and both alliances. I'm in constant contact with both corp CEOs, and we have a working relationship. So I don't understand why the comments are full of, you're being paid to do this, you're propaganda, you're misinformation. All the information that I'm given has backup and proof. Now, if it's sitting there and it says something on there that's like they've taken part of a screenshot or taken part of a conversation, there's no way that I can prove that that's happened. So from now on, I'm going to stay completely, here's this, there's your whole story, and that's all I can do on that situation. Now, recently I haven't been putting up as many videos as I would like to. I've been going through a lot of stuff in real life. I broke up with my partner. Now, my partner is a great person. We mutually broke up. There was obviously issues within the relationship itself. There's no one's telling me that I can't speak to my kids. No one's telling me I can't see my kids. I have full access to my kids at any time that I want. She's really good like that, and there's no issue there whatsoever. But it's also causing, because I have to move flat, I have to move all the stuff that's from the flat that I'm in now to the other apartment. And once I do all that, which in a couple of weeks should settle down, I'll be able to start doing my content again every day or every other day. So hopefully we can sort of get back into the roll of things when that's done, and we can move on from there. That's pretty much all I really wanted to say today. I didn't want to make it too long. I just wanted to explain what was happening and what we're going to be doing moving forward to stop any accusations from other people saying that I'm doing this and blah, blah, blah. So hopefully this will sort of settle it, and then it will leave the people who are playing the game, the people in New Eden, to decide who's right, who's wrong. I think that'll be safer for me and safer for the community as well. So I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully this isn't too much of a downer, or hopefully the content isn't changing to the point where you dislike it. I'm going to be trying my best to still continue it. I'm going to be working on some more mechanic stuff and all of that sort of thing, comparing modules to each other and stuff like that, like I was doing back in the day. So there will be that as well, and I will have a lot more time to be able to do that sort of stuff. So hopefully you can bear with me while I get through this shit time, and then we can move forward together and continue growing. We are almost at 4,500 subscribers, which I never thought would ever happen. I thought I was doing okay, but I didn't realize that I would start growing exponentially after a certain time. Now, I'm not growing Captain Benzie style, but I'm growing to the point where I am comfortable and I'm happy with the community that I've made so far. So with that, that'll be the end of the actual video. Fly safe, avoid local chat scams.